This is one of my favorite series every single FIFA. It is episode 1 of the FIFA 22 Icons wish list, and I have a deal for you. If we can reach 2,000 likes, I will unlock episode 2 in this series with 15 extra icons. Can we get 2,000 likes on that video? I'll release episode 3. So give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, put on the notification bell, and tell me what icon is missing in episode 1. Drop it in the comment section because we can add them in episode 2 and 3. And let me know what rating should the prime cards have of all the players in this episode. Give a thumbs up, 2,000 likes what we need, subscribe to the channel for more FIFA and football content, and put on the notification bell to join the team Viva la FIFA. Looking for the best and cheapest place to get your FUT 21 coins? Go to away.com and start building your dream team and use the code VIVA for an extra 10% off your order. We are starting off with a player you already saw on the thumbnail, and that is Wayne Rooney. He is, when I'm recording this video, a big candidate to become the new manager of Derby County. Is that a good deal for Derby County? You never know. If you're a good rider, you're not quite sure you would have been a good horse. So it's like a good player, it's not automatically a good manager. And the other way around, it's also like that. Louis van Gaal, for example, bad player, great coach. Mourinho, horrible player, great coach. Wayne Rooney as a player had a fantastic career as a 16-year-old, making his debut for Everton, making a big switch to Manchester United, and being the youngest player back then to score a hat-trick in the Champions League. Incredible performances. But Wayne Rooney, his prime was quite short. When he was 27, 28, he already felt like an old man, so it is quite hard to predict the rating of Wayne Rooney. So England fans, Sri Lion fans, here you come in. What rating should the baby, the middle/old card, and the prime icon card Wayne Rooney get in FIFA 22? Let me know what you think about it. Drop it in the comment section. Where Wayne Rooney was a legend for Manchester United, Vincent Kompany is a legend of the rival club Manchester City, also as a 16-year-old making his debut for Anderlecht. Every big club in the world wanted to sign up Vincent Kompany, and he went to HSV, a team that is now playing in the second Bundesliga. He grew up there, became a more mature player, and City signed him up, I believe, in a combo deal with Nigel de Jong, or was that a different transfer? Well, Kompany made the switch to City just like Nigel de Jong, and Kompany, even with all its injuries, grew to be a fantastic captain and leader of the defensive line. I dare to say, if Kompany would have been injury-free in his career, his rating would have been much higher. Now I go for a rating in his prime between the 90-91, but this man could have become a legendary icon, even better, but the injuries were keeping him back. Still, a lot of respect for Vincent Kompany. Football fans, give a thumbs up. 2,000 likes is what we need to unlock episode 2 in this series. Luigi Buffon, a player I can't wait to become a legend, an icon. I grew up with Buffon as a child, and that says enough about his career. Almost 4 centuries of football he played in. He played in the 80s, 90s, the millennium, and now in the 2010 era. What a career for Luigi. Nothing than respect for the goalkeeper of Juventus, turning 42 next season. It might be the end of his career. His contract is running down, and how amazing would it be if after retiring, poof, there he is as an icon/legend. I think all the football fans would enjoy that, and I think Luigi deserves a massive high rating. 93, 94, 95. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you agree that we need more players from Asia as an icon, and Yi-Sung Park is a man that totally deserves it. Became famous at the World Cup of 2002, a legendary World Cup where South Korea reached the semi-finals against Germany. After watching it back, it seems a lot of referees, well, they got money to let South Korea go through to the next stage, but, well, Yi-Sung Park and a lot of other great players, they got a name for themselves. Yi-Sung Park, after that World Cup, made the switch to PSV Eindhoven alongside the coach of South Korea, Guus Hiddink. He did great in the Champions League as well, and United picked him up. Yi-Sung Park had pretty big knee injuries at the start of his career. He never gave up. He kept running. running, he has great mentality, great physicality. At the end of his career, it went downhill steep, but he still had a great career. Ji-sung Park, I just love the man. I have a quiz question for you. Where did Zico play in Europe? He only had one club for a very short period. What club was that? Let me know it in the comment section down below. Zico played almost his whole career in the Brazilian league. He also went to Japan. Yes, the man was not going there for a vacation, but he went there as a professional football player. Zico became famous in the Brazil national team squad, of course, and we can't actually rate him in the Brazilian league because that league is much easier to score in than the European big leagues even back in the days. But if you saw Zico at the World Cups, you know this man is a living legend, and even his baby card looks like something I would love to pack every single day after week. We already had a Man United, Manchester City legend, and what can we rate Robin van Persie? Is he a Feyenoord legend, a United legend, an Arsenal legend? What can we say about him? He had a great career, we can't deny that, but he isn't actually an Arsenal legend because, well, the Arsenal fans were not happy that RVP left them for United. I can't blame him because the season after making that switch, RVP won the Premier League and he got 32 goals in a United shirt. So that was a good move looking through the perspective of the player as an individual and winning prizes. The Arsenal fans were not happy with that. RVP is also famous for that crazy header against Spain at the World Cup of 2014, and he overall had an incredible career for club and country. RVP was never the most used player in a FIFA game because his speed was letting him down a little bit, but still, with his icon card, he looks like an OP, better version of Wissam Ben Yedder. One of the funniest players in the world of football was Patrice Evra. The man who played for Man United, for Juventus and many other big teams in the world is a living legend. Everybody remembers him and Luis Suarez. It seems that Luis Suarez said some very bad things to Patrice Evra, and from then on, they were sworn enemies. Evra is still posting funny things on Instagram, Twitter and other social media, so give the man a follow, give the man a big thumbs up. Patrice Evra, he's known as the clown of football and of social media, but looking to his career, we can't deny he was incredible for the national team of France, for Manchester United, for Juventus. On Patrice Evra, you can trust. Sir Bobby Charlton. How cool is it if you are called Sir? Sir Bobby Charlton got that nickname for winning a World Cup with England, and the man, I think he's pretty hard to rate because if you go back so far in time, I am not quite sure what rating those players should get. You've seen Puskás, he's also back down in history, but still get an amazing card. So I go for a 92 rated prime card for Bobby Charlton. Maybe it's too low, maybe it's too high. So once again, England fans, and maybe you should ask your dad or even your grandpa, what rating should be fair for this man? England fans, give a thumbs up for Sir Bobby Charlton. You might call me crazy, but Guti Hernandez could have been the best midfielder in history of football. I've seen so many interviews with players that played with Guti. They said, I played with so many good midfielders, but Guti Hernandez was something special. He was an architect. He was a genius player. He sees possibilities on the pitch nobody sees. And you've just seen an amazing back heel assist he got, I believe, against Deportivo La Coruña. I have never seen that before, and that is a very big example how creative he was. But why did he never become the legend he is? Because his work rate on the training pitch and also his work rate in game, it was not the best. He was, well, let's call him lazy, but he was such a creative player. If he could have the work rate of a player like, well, Zinedine Zidane, Guti Hernandez could have been world's best. It sounds crazy, but if you see the footages, you know exactly what I mean. Romario was one of the first players who got an icon legend card in the FIFA game, but because he was, well, in some problems in Brazil, politician things, etc., they put him out of the game, and I don't think that is fair because if you're realistic, Marco van Basten was out of the game for saying something bad about World War II. Diego Armando Maradona is using cocaine until the day he died. Ronaldinho went to prison, and all those players are staying in the FIFA game. So why deny a player like Romario? He is a living legend in Brazil. He won the World Cup of 1994 and scored over 1,000 career goals. So if you put put in a Brazilian player, Romario is one of the first you should think about. In this first episode, we have a lot of players that just retired, and that is Carlitos Tevez, one of them. His friend Javier Mascherano could be in episode 2 if we can get 2,000 likes on this first video, so give a thumbs up if you haven't done that before. Chicharito is Javi Hernandez, that is a Mexican player, but this is Carlitos, and Carlitos Tevez is an Argentinian wunderkid. He has burn here, as you can see. His mom, she let something slip when he was a baby, and all the hot water got to his neck, and that is where he has the scars from. It was a devastating story because he got bullied at school, but Carlitos Tevez, he became stronger. He didn't care what anybody thought. He took his own path, and it was successful. From Argentina, from Boca Juniors, I believe, he made the move to West Ham United. From West Ham to Man United, he played also for Manchester City, he played for Juventus, he played for many other clubs, and now with Boca Juniors, he scored the winning goal last season in the final game of the season to go out with a bang. He continued his career for one more year. The success, it's not quite big, but now he is saying goodbye. Carlitos Tevez, what a fantastic player. The second Dutchie in the episode is Jaap Stam. Man United fans, smash a thumbs up. Lazio Dutch fans, smash a thumbs up. Jaap Stam is a butcher. You don't want to play against Jaap Stam. He is a little bit the modern version of Materazzi. Materazzi was just killing you, but Jaap Stam, he destroyed you. He took the ball, he got no card, and you are there hurt everywhere. And Jaap Stam, he was whistling on the pitch. He was an incredible centre back. He had to leave Manchester United because Ferguson went for a younger centre back, and he left in the back door, and that is not something great for a career like that. Jaap Stam is also known for missing a penalty in the semi-finals in 2000 at the Euros in his own country, but for the rest, his career is full of highlights. Well, not only highlights. Do you remember Istanbul? It was 2005. Liverpool, AC Milan, that amazing comeback. Well, Jaap Stam was on the different side of the medallion. He was an AC Milan centre back, but still great career. Just like Romario, George Weah was one of the first icons entering the FIFA game. He got also removed by EA. Why? Because sometimes they're freshening it up, but it's time to bring back Weah. He is now the president in his home country, and fun fact, he's actually playing with the national team because he demands that. He can't run, he's too fat, he can't do anything on the pitch, but nobody is there to stop him off. Everybody is scared as hell because if you take him off, he might get you into prison. So George Weah is a president, now make him an icon as well. We are finishing this episode 1 with one of the most legendary centre midfielders of Africa, and that is Yaya Toure. The centre midfielder of Ivory Coast had a splendid career. Alongside his brother, they made the move from Africa to the Belgian Pro League. From Belgian Pro League, step by step, I believe he went to Metalburg Donetsk, not Shakhtar but Metalburg. From there on, he made step by step the move to Manchester City, played for Barcelona, etc. So a great midfielder. He is a man that had no connection with Pep Guardiola, and fun fact, with even Barca and City, he worked with Pep Guardiola. Yaya Toure, what a midfielder that was. A perfect box-to-box midfielder. I dare to say, a much better version than Paul Pogba, for example. So Yaya, I'm really crossing my fingers. You are in FIFA 22. Did you love the video? Smash a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and put on the notification bell. 2,000 likes for episode 2 in this amazing series. Let's do it.